And back here on a Friday morning edition of Cooper Company Live, former Mayor Dan Williams, state legislator now.
Keep calling me that.
Yeah.
I can always come back and run again,
Well, the election's coming up a year from June.
Are you
Let's
here
get you guys
to
rolling.
announce something?
I don't want
Are
it.
you announcing something?
Well, I'll withhold that for a while,
Well, now don't be telling.
Hey,
Hey, no.
he said a while ago he was running.
No, I'm
You
not.
ain't even considered that,
Well,
have
let me
you?
see. No.
Well, let's just go ahead and ask you about it.
I mean,
Are you planning on coming back and running for mayor in June?
At this point in time, I'm not planning on it.
Well, you saying there's a possibility?
I like
Don't lie to me now.
No, I just like to gig Ronnie every once in a while.
Oh, okay. Well, he was up here this week.
This ought to
Greg,
do it.
you gonna make any major announcements you're gonna be running for?
No, I don't want it.
Hey, Greg, before I forget something, Hustle Times this morning got, your son Jordan obviously played. They won 19. That's unbelievable.
It is.
19 in a row.
They've had a
Baseball.
good season.
That's wonderful.
Luke Mole and Jordan and everybody else. Hustle Times says they've sprinted out of the gate this season, winning all 19, heading to a scheduled Saturday showdown with Class 6A number 4 Buckhorn 17-2 here in Athens, a doubleheader. You're saying that ain't completely right.
Well, it's going to be a doubleheader. We're supposed to have Buckhorn and Boaz, but we are playing Buckhorn tomorrow, but it'd be one JV game and one varsity game.
Now, y'all playing tonight?
We're playing tonight at Boaz.
Why are they so good this year?
They just got a good group of kids.
Talent.
Amazing. That's phenomenal for a baseball team to be 19-0.
And we've had some games where we've had 7 or 10 home runs in a game.
Pretty good.
I mean,
Let's talk about your business, AAA. How you've been
Picking
busy.
everyone
I ain't
up.
seen you
You've been
about
busy, been
three
working.
years.
It's been a long
How's
time.
real estate business here on
It's
some
picking up. It's picking up. Slow, but it's picking up.
Good.
Besides foreclosures.
Yeah, besides foreclosures. One thing, I've got a estate auction tomorrow, but it's going to be at Pine Road at 10 o'clock. It's a house and 1 acre lot.
And where's
right there
Pine
off
Road?
Interstate. If you go up Piney Chapel, it crosses over the interstate,
Yeah.
cross back over the interstate, and turn right beside the interstate. It's up there behind the church.
Now, what
Pine
time
Road's
does that
first
start?
road right, 10 o'clock.
10 o'clock. So you're in auction business, real estate business, record business.
You have to be in something.
Yeah.
You get more
You're
than
in
one.
Multi. You got any openings for part-time work? I may be looking for something to do in the afternoon.
Hey,
Could you keep him
Matthew
busy?
got rid of me down there. I was a lever. Instead of a greeter, he made me the lever.
Yeah.
All right, Greg. Well, good luck. Tell Jordan good luck to the baseball team.
Appreciate
They're
it.
doing great. And
Keep us
again, that
posted.
auction is where tomorrow?
Pine Road at 10 o'clock, 22433 Pine Road.
All right, y'all
You
give
can
Greg a
call
call right
Greg.
there, 232. And
0944.
all right, Mr. Ex-Mayor. Yeah, so I guarantee you Ronnie's right now. So what's he saying?
I hope he is. Yeah.
What do you think about the City Hall verdict on that today? Agreed to?
Well,
that bill?
that's, I figured it'd probably come back around to that. I mean, you can look and look and look, but City Hall's been there 50-something years now, and, just sort of, you don't have to go and buy more property or anything. So that's probably the best thing to do.
All right, you've been in Montgomery now. How many sessions y'all had?
Well, we had the special session in December, and now we started the 1st of March. I think we've completed 7 legislative days. You got 30 days to do all the business of the state, and that will run close to June. And then that's it until the next time. The biggest difference, or the big difference is between being a House member and the mayor. When you're the mayor, you sort of
By
in the
yourself.
center of everything, and if anything comes in, I say, hey, Vicki, handle this, and you handle that, and all that. Well, you're sitting down there as a House member, and you waiting on somebody to bring you something they don't. You got to go up there and get it. Or if you've got a piece of paper that's got to go down the hall, you got to carry it down.
So you just want the peas in the pod.
You're just one of 105 down there.
How frustrating
So it's,
does it get?
Well, it would be much more frustrating if you were in the minority, I'll tell you that. Because the minority down there who's been in the majority for 136 years are
Democrats.
very, very, very frustrated. So I enjoy seeing them squirm, but we've done a lot. This Republican handshake with Alabama is really what we're working on now. Now, we had that vote that came up late yesterday afternoon, House Bill 60, which would make a constitutional amendment to let people vote on that you couldn't mandatory everybody to have a health plan. In other words, it was an anti-Obamacare bill, and but on a constitutional amendment, you've got to have 60%, which would be 63 votes, I think, out of the 105. And we got like 59. Now, two other guys voted. Bill Roberts and I can't remember who voted, and their vote didn't show up on the machine.
Yeah.
Now, I saw Bill. Bill sits by me. I know he voted, but that still would have lacked one vote. And there were about 3-4 Republicans. Owen Drake's in the hospital, very
Couldn't
critical. He
persuade
couldn't
Roger
vote.
Bedford to.
Well, Roger's in the Senate.
Oh, that's right, he's in the Senate. He's not in the
so
House. He's in
there
the
were
Senate.
4
He
Republicans.
my old buddy from Russell.
There were 4 Republicans that should have voted for that bill that didn't. Now, I don't know if it'll come back up or what. We passed a bill giving small business owners a big break on their income tax for if they provide an insurance, health insurance for their.
Well, is it
people.
what you thought it would be, or are you really able to make a difference down there, one man
Well,
who wants to, or is it just like Gloria says, is it that frustrating?
Well, you're not going to be able to make a difference just you by yourself. You've got to be part of that majority, a super majority that the Republicans have to make a difference, and we've certainly made a difference. The only thing we've lost so far, the Judge Smith, the federal judge, came back and ruled against AEA dues collection. I think that'll go to the appeals court. I hope we win that. The bad thing is the money's gone down there, and all the stimulus money and everything that the state's been running on is going. And for the next couple of years, I tell you, it's going to be bad. I mean, there's some cuts that the governor is recommending making. I mean, from the highway patrol to the people that inspect the cafes.
You're about to sound depressing.
It is. It is depression. And
Extremely.
this, see, when he went in, he had to prorate the current budget we're in, and then the 2012 budget, which will go into effect in October of this year, is going to be prorated when it goes in, and possibly the next one. So,
Can we expect anything like a Wisconsin here in Alabama?
no, I don't think so, because it's a right-to-work state, and now it's a lot of people in education unhappy with some things we're doing, but they got to be done.
To survive.
The retirement system for teachers and state employees is in bad shape. It's going the way of Social Security. It's got to be straightened
Man, I'm
out.
going to start cutting my
Are the
wrist.
da-
You're going to be
are
up
the
here talking
days-
about all this stuff going on.
Well,
Are the days of working for someone for 20 years and getting your retirement benefits for the rest of your life and health insurance, are they gone?
well, it's just for state employees and teachers.
Yeah.
They're not gone, but if something doesn't happen to get the physical situation worked out, it's going to be
You
gone.
got any good news? You eat good down there? I mean, you sleep good?
Well, we voted that out. We voted that out. I mean, it's you can still do a little bit, but not. Matter of fact, in the side room of the chamber is a room you can go in to have coffee. One of these, you get your little thing, put it in there, and it's an individual thing.
You got to
makes
pay for
coffee.
each cup now?
And well, no, but we go in there and you get the coffee, and we did that and did that. Well, I came back for this special session, and I go in there, and Mr. Roosevelt, very nice gentleman, he takes care of that, and he takes care of a lot of things in the house. Well, I went in, and the coffee machine's gone. And I said, Mr. Roosevelt, what happened to the coffee machine? He said, I don't know, Mr. Williams, I reckon y'all voted it out. So now
Gregg, you got one?
we've got another one, but the Republican caucus that we pay into is paying for it. So.
Back to the original kidding question at the beginning. Gloria said something about them. Would you ever, I mean, you ain't been there long yet, but would you consider possibly coming
Striked his
back
interest.
Well, not unless I'm really needed. I'm going to put me a billboard out here on 72, miss me yet.
George W.
No, it's...
I think Ronnie's doing a good job.
well, I think everything's going okay, and I feel like when I
There
left
goes
the
the
city was in good shape financially. Things were going well. We got a good city, and I just hope that continues, and especially the money. The city's going to have to be just like everybody else. You got to be fiscally responsible. And I feel like Athens, through the mayor's office and the city council and department heads and everybody, over the past several years have been, and I think that's why we're in good shape. And but they got to keep it, or we'll be like state Alabama. It's just
You know, Mayor Marks was up here. He was talking after the show, and he said, "I've told everyone we've got to park these cars. It's costing too much on the budget." So he's back to driving his old
well,
vehicle.
And
He said, "I got to do it too."
It's just like our highway patrol. The budget is going to be cut so much just because money's not there. You're not going to have as many policemen on the road doing things. It's time to pay the piper. That's
Well,
all.
maybe you could make a big change down there, Dan.
I hope we can. I hope we can.
All right, Greg, again, you got an auction coming up tomorrow, 10 o'clock.
Pine Road, 22433 Pine Road,
And Athens baseball tomorrow afternoon.
tomorrow,
You'll be there.
tonight and tomorrow.
Anything else? Don't get so fired up, Greg.
All right, Dan's already got him excited up here this morning.
Well, his son, he was talking about, is an impressive young man.
Jordan's all around
probably
great young
could.
He spent a
man.
day with me as mayor.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right. He probably
I
take
always
over.
wondered who his daddy was.
Yeah, I still
We
wonder
still
that.
ask him.
Man.
Jordan's a prince of a
Well,
young
what I
man.
want to know, talking about, and at that time you was in there, why didn't we, instead of building two buildings now, why didn't we build one big enough for the city hall and all together, instead of having two built now, like where they moved the police department and the city hall? Why didn't we do one of those together, big enough to cover it
Yeah,
all?
come on, Dan.
Since you put me on the spot, I just want to know that.
That's such a simple question. I'm gonna let Ronnie Martin.
That's a good question, Greg. That would have made sense.
Well,
But he was in there when that happened.
Y'all
though.
can carry this conversation on after the show's
Well, I didn't
over.
think
I'm
of
getting
that
ready to
when
go
you-
They're
now.
gonna fuss
Larry
it out.
Barron Williams, Greg Crow, battling it out in the. Dan, it's good to see you as always. Look forward to having you coming up on a regular basis. Talking about things. Greg, remember us.
I will.
CTV 11. Greg,
Y'all call me when you need.
Matthew, anything else you need? Register to run. And Matthew.
www.active.com.
We'll have
Sign
that
up
and
early.
going, too.
Hold on,
Hey,
Greg.
thank y'all for being with us all this week as we're back from the beach. We still got
That's
y'all don't
right.
forget the rodeo this weekend up Celebration Arena tonight and tomorrow night. Sheriff Anna Franklin's first rodeo. So y'all get over and help her out a little bit with that.
Gonna be a
Y'all get
success.
out and have a great weekend. It's going to rain.
All day tomorrow, pretty much. Hold on, y'all boys, don't leave.
Greg's trying to get the mayor out, ex-mayor outside right now. All right, we'll take a break for the day. See y'all Tuesday morning, bright and early. Country Rovers on Monday. See y'all.
Bye-bye.
Local and loving.